70,000 people booked the petrol and diesel Tata Sierra in just 24 hours. It's a massive response, but it instantly created a massive logjam. If you hit that pre-order button, you are now looking at an estimated 6 to 10-month wait before the vehicle arrives at your door. This puts you in a tricky spot. Do you hold your place in the petrol queue, or do you step out of line and pivot to the upcoming Sierra EV? This timeline chart lays out the waiting periods. Booking the petrol Sierra in December pushes delivery into late 2026. Meanwhile, Tata launches the Sierra EV on June 30th. Because the petrol queue is delayed, waiting for the electric version doesn't extend your total timeline. Tata built the Sierra EV on a completely different foundation. This is the Acti-EV architecture, meaning the performance capabilities, the software, and the daily financial reality are distinct from petrol models. Rushing into a 10-month queue out of sheer panic means you could end up locked into a platform you regret by the time it finally arrives in your driveway. To see why those delayed buyers might feel remorse, we have to compare what's actually powering the wheels. This scorecard breaks down the mechanical divide. The ICE Sierra relies on a standard front-wheel drive 1.5-liter engine. The EV upgrades to a dual-motor quad-wheel drive setup, pulling power from a large battery for 500 Newton-meters of torque, adding terrain modes. That torque translates directly into extreme off-road grip. Tata recently took the Sierra EV to the UAE to climb Tal Marib sand dune, proving it can handle one of the steepest and harshest desert environments in the world. Accessing this level of capability does come with a significant catch at the dealership. You will pay a premium for that dual-motor platform. The Sierra EV is expected to command an upfront price between 18 and 25 lakh. If you want genuine flagship off-road performance rather than a nostalgic family hauler, the massive leap in traction and power makes that initial price hike entirely logical. But the sticker price only tells the first day of the story. The real math happens when you look at the day-to-day costs of driving it. Returning to the scorecard, the petrol SUV yields 9 to 12 kilometers per liter, while the EV costs roughly 1 rupee per kilometer. Lacking oil changes, EV maintenance drops to 12,000 rupees a year. But there's a hidden trade-off from heavy battery packs. The heavier curb weight means you will burn through tires faster. You should budget for a new set every 35,000 to 50,000 kilometers, which is a recurring expense you have to factor in. Even with accelerated tire wear, cutting your daily fuel expenses by up to 85% creates a financial return on investment that heavily favors the electric model over a 5-year window. We also need to evaluate how these vehicles will age over the next decade. The Sierra EV utilizes an advanced software architecture, integrating Excel4's eSync over-the-air solution directly with Amazon Web Services. This means the car receives continuous cloud updates, performance tweaks, and remote diagnostics. The manufacturer can fix bugs or improve your driving range without you ever needing to schedule a dealership visit. The traditional petrol Sierra lacks this constant evolution. It also leaves you entirely exposed to fluctuating fuel prices as the broader market shifts toward green energy approaching 2030. The catch to a software-defined vehicle is total dependency. If the car experiences network dropouts or unstable software updates, your daily commute could be disrupted. Assuming the software remains stable, a vehicle that continuously updates itself is heavily insulated against the rapid depreciation that traditional combustion SUVs will likely face in the coming years. Choosing between these versions means weighing a nostalgic design on a traditional platform against Tata's primary technological flagship. This flowchart maps 2 primary buyer paths. Hold your petrol queue spot if you lack home charging, drive under 10K kilometers annually, and prioritize lowest purchase price. However, switch to the EV queue if you drive over 12K kilometers, charge at home, and need all-wheel drive. For that second profile of drivers, the combination of cheap home charging and reduced maintenance bills will typically offset the initial EV premium within roughly 3 years. We are looking at a market transition right now, and the panic of 70,000 buyers rushing a server shouldn't dictate your financial future. If your personal timeline allows you to wait until mid-2026, stepping out of that massive petrol queue and pivoting to the Sierra EV is the most strategic move you can make for your garage.